Why so tense, clinging to life like that? What's left that matters? You're all alone now. So you alone? I'm not alone. So you are ready. Do you feel fear? Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. So sorry for the lack of uploads. I've been going through a lot at the moment in my personal life. So yeah. But I'm back. So today we're gonna play No, I'm Not a Human. It just released today. I'll leave the link down below. It's currently 10% off over at Steam. And without further ado, let's figure out who's the human or not. Shall we? Actually, we just got back from our trip. Aren't you tired of staying at home? Yeah, I remember. We went to the beach. But it was way too hot yesterday, so we took off early. Oh, we have a cat. Yeah, we're getting her ready for school. She doesn't want to go, but what can you do, right? Oh, I miss being a kid. Alright, I'll drop by later tonight. Okay, talk to you later. Bye. Hi neighbor, long time no see. How's life? Same as it ever was. So let me level with you. I came over for a reason. I've been getting a little worried about you. Something real bad seems to be headed our way. I just got off the phone with my cousin. She told me the news is saying that there's something weird going on with the sun. And that's the people coming up from underground. They're calling them visitors for some reason. Creepy stuff, huh? I hope it's not true. Visitors? Yeah, that's what they're calling the people from underground. God knows why they're calling them that. I guess because they're visitors to Earth? Or the surface at least. Or maybe it's because they're going around trying to get into people's houses. My cousin told me that being home alone is dangerous, so I came over to make sure you don't end up hurt or worse. How are your wife and daughter holding up? Don't worry about my family. A good friend of mine is staying with us right now. He's looking after them while I'm here. Great, let's continue this conversation in the morning then. I'll see you in the kitchen when you wake up. See you in the morning. See you. Okay, seems like we can't use that. Is that us? A few drunkards lay sprawled on the street. They're lying on the cold, hard ground and appear to be fast asleep. Things are good for them right now. Moralia? Kombucha. Oh, this is our save thing. Okay. I I hate sleeping by the nightstand. Too many bad memories. Wonder what happened. Breaking news! At 6:28 a.m. today, there was a powerful emission of energy from the sun. This burst of energy was far larger than scientists had predicted. As a result, temperatures outside have reached critical levels. The government has since declared a state of emergency. We ask that the viewers refrain from going outside during the day. Up next, something lighter. Okay. Catch a signal, turn the right knob to do this. Left click and hold the right knob with your cursor left or right. The knob for adjusting the volume is on the left. If you still can't get a signal, try changing the wave range. Do this, left click on the handles in the middle and continue searching for the wave you need with the right knob. I removed the wave blocker from the radios. Fuck them. Okay. Hello, this is emergency services dispatch. How can I help you? People, they're burning. Can you describe what you're seeing? Is there a fire? No, it's the sun. They're burning up in the sun. Do not leave the house until dark. No, that guy hunts the street. Do not leave the house until dark. No, that guy haunts the street at night. The pale one is not a human. I'm gonna save later. Dear day. Damn, so it's true after all. Well then, everything I said makes sense. Don't go outside during the day, and you have to remember to let other people in. Let people in? I get that. I know you might not be crazy having company over, but you have to let them in. My cousin doesn't know for sure why we can't just bunker down by ourselves. But she mentioned that if anyone comes and asks if you're alone, say no. And tell them someone's in the house with you. I hate dealing with people. I know it won't be easy for you, but you have no choice. It might be the only thing that keeps you alive. And who knows, they might even bring something useful and share some interesting information. And don't forget to test them for signs of being a visitor. You won't have much energy during the day with this heat. So choose who you want to test carefully. You'll have to take a real close look. It's strenuous, draining work. But don't worry about chatting with people. That won't take up any energy, so talk as much as you like. And be sure to look out your windows. TV's great and all, but there's no better source of info than your own two eyes. Then what? I'm afraid all we can do now is try to survive and hope this nightmare ends soon. And I'm sure the government will help us somehow. Maybe they'll lead everyone to shelter or something like that. If they do, stick together with me and my family. Alright, that's it from me. Alright, I almost forgot. I'm heading back home tomorrow night. Write down my number. They just set up the line over there. 636272. We'll keep in touch on the phone. Okay, that's now really it. Crack a beer and get some sleep. Okay, thanks for the beer. Bye, dude. Night. You see a few teenagers hanging out in the yard. They're sitting around without a care in the world, chatting about something. They pay you no mind. Hold your horses, I'm coming.
Hi! Is my daddy there? Can you get him for me? I was okay before, but I'm really scared now. There are lots of strange people out here tonight.
Tell me something about your dad.
I know a lot about him. He's my daddy after all. I know he likes to drink a little bit before he goes out. When he does go out, he always leaves me some. Yeah. When he does go out, he always leaves me yummy lunch and dinner and juice. But today I tried some of that beer stuff. It was so gross. Why would anyone drink that when they could just have some juice? Please don't tell him I did that.
How did you get here in one piece?
I don't know. Everything feels like it's the opposite day now. People stay at home and sleep during the day, then go out and do stuff at night. I'm still scared of the dark, but maybe there's nothing to be afraid of. Or is there?
I'll get your dad for you. Good luck.
Thanks, you too. I wanna go home. It's so scary here. We're gonna play a new game Daddy made up for me after all the dice. Then you move stuff like the armchair or the couch. You have to build a big pile near the door to win. I'll show you how to play another time. Bye!
There's a deathly silence outside. There's no one there. Even the drunks have decided not to go out. Are they afraid of something? Who's our first visitor, guys? Can I come in? I was taking shelter at the bar down the road, but they kicked me out just like that. Why? I guess everyone there found my personality particularly palatable. But I don't mean any harm. Don't worry. Life is shitty sometimes, you know. I know. So what do you say, my good man? Can I come in? You're not a visitor, are you? Do I look like one of those monsters? No, I'm not a visitor. And you're never going to get a straight fucking answer asking me that directly anyway. I guess things won't be any different from the bar. Why do you think it'll be any different here? What else would I do otherwise? Just to stand outside and wait for the sun to take my skin? No, I'd prefer to avoid that. As long as I'm alive, I'll look for someone to talk to. If that isn't here, maybe I'll get lucky somewhere else. Wink, wink. And if I have an ounce left in this life, it might be. It must. It might just be with. It might just be someone who's not the complete ass. You should leave. I have a bad feeling about him because he's tall and skinny. Yeah. You should leave. Understood. I understand your reasoning, but still pisses me off. You're just a cowardly, as everyone else in this town. Sleep well, my good man, and love you. In the distance, you spy the house of your neighbor who's currently visiting you. Light blazes through the windows, and it seems like his family is waiting for him to come back. Keep safe, neighbor. You're a good one.
Hello! Sorry to bother you so late. It was so hot today, and the TV said we shouldn't go out in the sun, so could you maybe find some space for me? The asphalt over there is heating up pretty bad, as you can imagine. I actually worked at the register at the local store. At one point, I don't anymore. They fired me. I've always had bad luck with work.
What will you do now?
Try to survive somehow. It's freaky out there with these visitors everywhere and the sun roasting everything. But I'd really like to live. Aren't you scared? Tell me it's all gonna be over soon, please.
Come in.
Thank you. Thanks so much, seriously. Now I get to live a little longer, thank God.
I mean, the only reason that I let her in because we have to be with someone. Oh, howdy! My lovely wife and I are looking for a safe place to weather the storm. Would you mind if we crashed here for a bit? Only if it's no trouble, of course. What if you're trouble? Well, I guess we could go and look for shelter somewhere else. My old lady's exhausted though. She needs a little rest. Can we stay for a little while? If it's not too much. If it's not too much to ask, I mean. Can your wife speak for herself? Of course she can, honey. Will you say something? He's just really tired. I'm sorry. But maybe we can all talk together another day. If ever we meet again, of course. Right, darling? Oh, forgive me. I shouldn't be pushing you like this. Come in. Oh, thank you. Why are you just standing there? Come on, honey. The nice man invited us in. She's feeling a bit shy. That's alright, sweetie. We'll get you rested up and back to your normal self soon. I hope I don't forget this, guys. They are a new character. I can't use it for some reason. Is there any more visitors tonight? Okay, no one else. Breaking news! Good afternoon. Here's the news. The sun's activity rises steadily as crime levels also reach a new high. According to recent data, the number of murders over the last few nights has surpassed average figures. Experts suspect this is related to society's ever-growing anxiety around anxiety. Experts suspect this is related to society's ever-growing anxiety surrounding the visitors. And now, over to just a moment. Our studio just received an urgent transmission regarding contact with the phenomenon we are calling the visitors. Eyewitnesses describe them as creatures that can imitate the appearance and behavior of humans. Avoid contact at all costs. In one case, a visitor was able to be identified with one telltale sign: perfect white teeth. Our early reports seem to back this up. Sources say they encountered an unhoused person with perfect white teeth who later turned out to be a visitor. That's all for now. Stay calm and don't leave the house during the day. Up next, more weather updates, but first, a message from our sponsors. Hey. Just send your photos in case of an verification. Please don't send us anything other than ice cream and fingers. We will not accept anything else. Okay. Come on, baby, don't pout. Why were you guys out on the street? Oh, we were on the way to visit my darling wife's mother. Realized just in time that we weren't gonna make it out on our own. And well, stumbled upon your place. Thanks again for letting us stay, by the way. I need to test you. To protect the ones you love, sometimes you gotta sink your teeth into life. Okay. My teeth aren't perfect, but it's what it is. They teased about them in school too. And where are those police now? Probably rotting in some alley, beaten to death by same kind of monsters they once were. Okay. I can't pass the wife for some reason.
I hope this all ends soon.
How'd you lose your house?
I remember it like it was yesterday. I had just gotten fired, and all I wanted was to go home, climb into bed, and cry my eyes out. But when I got there, I saw a bunch of boots. I thought maybe my roommate had some friends over or something, you know? So I went up to her room to find out she was up. So I went to her room to find what she's up to. So I went to her room to find out what she was up to. But as I got closer, I started hearing a strange sound. But as I got closer, I started hearing a strange sound. It kind of freaked me out, but decided to take a peek, quiet-like, and see what was going on in there. But I was only able to catch a brief glimpse of my roommate lying motionless on the bed when suddenly some grubby guy grabbed me from behind and said,
"You can't go in there. She's not well."
"Come have a seat in the kitchen then." He quickly pulled me away and sat me down at the table. I wanted to leave, but I was paralyzed by fear then. I need to lie down. My stomach is doing somersaults. I hope this all ends soon. I need to test you. What do you need to check? Oh, wait. You're gonna make a decision based on my teeth? Okay. I just had my teeth fixed, so if I'm honest, I can't really remember being at the dentist. Was I even there? But I'm so nervous. I can't remember if I ate yesterday. Oh, perfect white teeth, guys. What do you guys reckon? I'll leave her alone for a bit and check the other tests. Because, yeah, we don't want to risk it for the biscuit if we're wrong.
I see. Your humble abode is the farthest one out there, child. I believe it will suit me just fine. Suit you for what? Lord have mercy. I'm speaking plainly, am I not? For hiding away, my child, I wish to stay here. And since we're speaking on the matter, allow me to inquire as to your amenities. You do have holy icons, I assume. I also require complete silence for prayer and contemplation. This isn't a hotel. Oh, thank heavens, I would have never figured out had you not informed me. I'm simply trying to figure out if your hovel is worthy of my humble self. I cannot abide with. Is that so much to ask, child? Sure. God be with you, child. Hello? Anyone alive in there? Mind letting me in? Why don't you knock on your own damn head instead? Sorry about all the banging. It's just that you wouldn't believe what I saw digging that last hole. Folks are dropping like flies lately, but no one's around to bury them. They just leave them where they fall. Sun will basically cremate them all anyway. Did you just walk off? Did you just walk off the job? Job ain't worth squat. No one brings in bodies anymore anyway. Folks, stop caring about proper setups, I tell you. Sun will cremate the corpses anyway. And these nights, they're too short to deal with. They're too short to deal with the dead. If only trouble nurtured us, just like we nurture it. Anyway, I quit. To hell with it. I'm done. Fine, come in. Thanks. Just be quick with the door, alright? I'm terrified those visitors might be right behind me.
Yo! How's it hanging? Dude, you been seeing how gnarly things are out here? What the hell is going on? Be for real with me, dude. What did I miss? The sun is flaring up and burning people alive during the day. No freaking way! Bruh, I saw that movie, the one with the bald dude. So, all we gotta do is send a team of badass astronauts, heroes to the sun, right? Boom! Rocket launch. Mission to go stop the world is ending is a go. Radical, dude. Oh, and the team has to have 4 people. That's like totally the golden survival number. What the hell are you even saying? Dude, I know exactly what I'm saying. You know how sci-fi writers already knew what the future's gonna be like? Like, they go to space, brain, and predict crazy tech stuff before it even happens. Imagine if we went to space and started sending letters to aliens. Whoa! Totally wild, dude. My homie
me the scene where it happened. Alright, El Chillax, come on, let me in. Man, more weirdos, right? You! I appreciate my man. Man, this might be the raddest thing that has ever happened to me. Like, ever. They should totally make a movie about this someday. Yay, more weirdos. Okay, let's save. Oh shoot, someone died. Good afternoon. Here's the news. The anomalous heat is continuing to rise, and the invasion of the visitors has shown no sign of slowing. As such, the government has founded a new organization to address the emergency situation. The Federal Emergency Management Agency, abbreviated as FEMA. FEMA employees can be identified by their yellow hazmat suits and gas masks. Merely days since their founding, the agency has already discovered a new way to identify visitors: dirt under their fingernails. Specialists say that this sign helps identify visitors who have crawled out from under the ground. That's all for now. Stay calm. Don't leave the house during the day. Who died? Our Father who art in heaven, I need to test you. Old age roach poison brings forth a rash as persistent as non-believers, yet only half as vicious. Okay. I think a couple. Sup, dude? What were you doing before the catalyst? Oh, bro, I was just chilling, watching flicks, hanging with the homies. But now, no more movies, no more hangouts. Real bummer, dude. TV just lives the same thing. Panic commercial. My homies don't even pick up anymore. Heard some big shot saying, now's not the time for fun, this is a crisis. Man, screw that door. Fun never ends in the fun town. Booyah! Okay, it's the couple who's dead. I'm gonna check you. You wanna look at my fingernails? It's a weird thing to check. But okay, take a look. Yeah, I think that's dirt. What's on them? Dirt? No way. I don't remember digging in the dirt at all. How did all this crap get under my fingernails? I couldn't have been walking around filthy for this long, could I? How odd. Shoot her. I'm scared of dying. Oh, wait. Can you cover my eyes? Do you have some kind of bandage? Yeah. Should kill the couple. Have your eyes become red, your teeth white? Has dirt appeared under your nails? An evil spirit has entered you. You're a visitor. Don't let light take over your body. Take color experts immediately. They'll cast out all the evil spirit, cleanse your body from all the promiscuous aura, and provide you with enhanced protection. Should have killed her before. Anyway. Howdy. What do you want? Spacious house you got yourself here. I like it. I don't need anything from you. No, you don't. So, you alone? No, I'm not alone. It's your lucky day. I can hear someone whispering inside, but who knows where they'll be in a few days. You see a group of armed soldiers to the window. Apparently, it's a small squad that was sent here from the city to provide security for FEMA employees. You hear some fragments of information about a pale man with a bare torso. Maybe they want to track down that creepy visitor.
I sense the energy here is stagnant. Something very bad is developing within. The sun and Leo and they're in the 5th house. I see it all so clearly. You're a pretty assertive person, aren't you?
Huh?
As you can see, you prefer to take action rather than talk. Typical Leo, am I right? You've accumulated a large amount of dark energy here. Yes, very unpleasant. I don't yet understand the how or why. Everything just feels so neglected. I suppose I should start with affirmations.
Okay, and?
There are prison guards in your prior incarnations. Give them space. You're just repeating the experiences of your past lives. You need to forgive them and accept their histories within yourself. Only then you will be able to break the chains of the endless cycle. Do you understand?
Come in.
Delightful. You're quite an excellent location here, to be honest. There's a powerful current of positive energy flowing through your house.
Thanks. So we meet again. I remember things were a bit different the last time we crossed paths. Yet we remain alive. It's a strange thing. I don't know how to explain it. I'd like to start our conversation with a divination. Tell my fortune by choosing a page in this book. Where should I open it to? It was so long ago. Perhaps it was a dream. Maybe you and I and the fifth only exist in the memory of a person who is long gone. Maybe no one really exists and it's only raining outside. It feels like it feels like things might truly fade away so very, very soon. What do you think? Do we inhabit the dream of another? Or are we the one who dreams? is an interesting line. What does it mean? I need to think it through carefully. Do you have any insights to offer? Anyway, I only came here to tell you something. Events will soon begin to unfold. You need to be ready. It may sound strange, but the cat must enter. I cannot yet explain how, yet I am certain it will help you. You can choose what to do. You can choose what you do with this information, of course. As for me, I'll go have a ponder on the deeper meaning of your divination. Okay. The charred husks of the teenagers' bodies are lying on the ground. It looks like they've been here all day. Two FEMA employees are standing next to the bodies writing something down. It's a good thing that they showed up to take away the corpses. You hate to think what kind of diseases could spread if the decaying flesh were left to rot out there. There's a small group of FEMA employees standing by your neighbor's house. You wonder what they're talking about, maybe taking soil samples or looking for somewhere to set up base. Good afternoon. Here's the news. FEMA has also identified a new visitor sign after experimenting with those detained blood red eyes. According to reports, FEMA discovered the sign after observing detained visitors. Noting the creatures have increased photosensitivity, causing their eyes to become inflamed and red. That's all for now. Stay calm and don't leave the house during the day. Alright. So we don't have kombucha anymore. Ooh. The religious lady is gone. Wish them visitors would just go back underground. Why did you become a gravedigger? Oh, my job? Yeah, I don't know actually. Oh, my job? I don't know actually. Cemetery is kinda like a library, you know? But these books aren't for reading, they just lie there quiet. I used to know every grave, who swear how their arms were folded, what suit they had on their names. Then one day, I'm digging a fresh hole, right? Normal day, nothing weird, feels deep enough, then BAM! Empty. Empty, I tell ya, but the paper said, someone should have been down there. Some guy dead for sure. I remember he had a mustache, but poof, gone like 2 morning. If a dead man appears, is that like dying all over again? Ever since you came around, there was death, so it's where my ship. Daytime folk see the sun, but I see the lamp on my head and shadows in the grave. Ever since that time, though, I've been jumpy. I started waiting for a visitor to creep up. Hard way to live. When you dig deep, sometimes you don't find bones. Okay. These white ones are mine. Fair and square. Those shiny ones? Well, let's say I found them. Ill would have been wasted. They would have been wasted down there anyway. But look, tada! They came in handy. Okay. It's either someone killed them. No one here. So one of them killed. What are reading? What do we have? Hard to know. But to be careful, I earned myself a few splinters crafting dream catchers. If she dies, it's the guy. Because good evening. I'm from FEMA. We're making calls around your neighborhood, checking in with the residents. Why should I trust you? I can show you my credentials, if it will put you at ease. Anyway, visitors rarely move in groups, maybe even never. How are you gonna help us? Our first order of business is collecting more data to send to FEMA HQ. Once we do, they'll be able to develop a suitable response procedure. Right now, you just have to stay calm. So what happens next? I'll take one person. We'll run tests to make sure they're okay and determine if it's safe for them to continue living in the area. And we'll verify that they're human too, of course. Do I need to pack? Is this your house? Then no, stay with the other residents. If you need to evacuate, we'll let you know. We'll just take one person and be on our way. Have a good night. Okay, they took them. The entire squad of soldiers that arrived just yesterday is dead. Looks like a massacre out there. Bodies are scattered across the whole street, and one of them is missing a head. Did that pale, creepy stranger kill them all? Hey, buddy, you got a room in there for a stand-up guy like me? What happened to you? Nothing too crazy. I got kicked out by my mother-in-law because I threw a FEMA guy out of the house. Now she's scared that they'll come in knocking. Gotcha, didn't I? I'm just messing with you, buddy. I don't have a mother-in-law. I ain't even married. Which means I'm free to hit up the bar if you ever feel like grabbing a drink. What are you, some kind of comedian? I'm not that kind of stand-up guy, but hey, nothing wrong with being a little funny while the world's falling apart. Laughing, keeping you sane, buddy. Even everything else is going to hell without him. I'd be long gone. Sorry if my jokes rub you the wrong way. I'm just trying to keep it together, you know? So, that you gotta let me in, buddy? Come on in. Thanks a ton. I'll be all alone otherwise.
Hi! Let me in.
What happened?
Kill my daddy.
Who did it?
Visitors came to my house. They were trying to end us. Daddy was talking to them and something, and they
Now our house is on fire. Come in. You'll help me? I'm scared. Poor little girl. Oof, you look scary. Hi. You open or not? Do you know the bald man? Too many questions. Yes, I know. I will help you. How did you find my house? See city? Live there. Saw your house, walk over here. Not hot here. Did someone send you here? Don't think so. Why matter? I don't think you're a human. Prove that you're a person. 2 arm, 2 leg, 1 hand. Not enough for you? Did I pass the test? You open or no? You should leave. Look at Kitty. Think again. Go to hell already. You find Kitty and her house. Small gift from me. Yeah. Her neighbor's house, which is painted white, has burnt into crisp, is now blacker than that. It seems like the fire went out only a short while ago. Did someone have burnt it down on purpose? What happened to your neighbor's family? Is anyone still alive? Worried thoughts swirl in your head, and you're overcome with a feeling of incomprehension and helplessness. Oh, fuck. Again? Good afternoon. You're watching the news. Due to a sharp increase in suspected visitor sightings, FEMA announced that it is enacting a new protection measures. Due to sharp increase in suspected visitor sightings, FEMA has announced that it's enacting new protection measures. Effective immediately, a full quarantine will be enforced across all major population areas. Travel outside your city or nearby villages is strictly prohibited. Please stay within your designated area. In addition, FEMA has revealed a new visitor identification procedure, hairless armpits. FEMA reports that the visitors have no visible hair in this area, making it a useful identification tool. The agency is asking citizens with the test to bear with the tests and comply with escorts to quarantine zones. That's all for now. Yeah. Who died? The hippie? Comedian is there. Oh. If she's alive and the fortune teller isn't, does that mean she's a visitor? I don't want to kill her. I want my mommy. My teeth? You want me to show you my teeth? Why? I still have baby teeth. That's sad. I'm not gonna cry anymore. Oh, there they are. What does it mean? Everything okay? I mean... I can cut my own nails already.
good at it yet. Look, see. Pretty nice, right? I trimmed them all by myself. I did it myself. I'm gonna go. I wanna be alone. I don't know. They came in and started talking and they said that they were wrong. Then they said, Annie, Annie, Annie. I'll talk to you more tomorrow, okay? I accidentally pressed that twice. Oops. Feeling lonely? Anxious that no one to talk to? Talk to me, I'm kidding. Then the phone roulette is just what you need. Call us now at 891-503 and we'll connect you with a perfect conversation partner. Good evening. I'm with Fema. We're running a routine inspection in your neighborhood. Don't worry, it won't take long. When will you return the person you took? Return? So our team's already been here. After screening, there's a mandatory quarantine period. They'll be staying with us for a while. After that, they'll be sent back from the quarantine zone. Fine, if there's no other way. Don't worry, the procedures are demanding, yes, but we'll allow them time to rest. Once the tests are done, we'll tell you what to do next. If you are unable to immediately transfer a suspected visitor to the quarantine zone, issue them a mandatory appearance slip. Okay. They took the comedian. So you're still holed up here, I see. What did you think of that guy, the one in the suit? He's just doing his job. Times are tough already. Just one thing after another, am I right? Maybe the suits will restore order. Or should we take matters into our own hands? I'm doing what I can. And what exactly can you do? Can you ward off death? Stop the floods, the fire, the decay? The only thing you can stop is a heartbeat. Listen, you alone? I'm not alone. Still scramble to survive in this new world, are we? Why? Dogs rule the world now, and only dogs survive here. You understand what I mean, yes? Things will never go back to the way they were. Life changed. You're falling out of rhythm. Next time we meet, things will be interesting. Hello there, human. How lucky we are to witness the humanity's final judgment with our own eyes. The earth is being cleansed of sin. The sun is doing its holy work. We are on the path of a pure new world. Behold the fucking beams of blessing. What? You still confused, human? Here, I'll break it down for you in simple terms. The sun does not burn and broil us alive without purpose. It's cleansing us of our sins. Our lust and greed has polluted this world and it has angered the sun. This is our reckoning. And it's a blessing. All sin will end and we shall live as righteous fucking ashes under its gaze. So we have to die? Quite the contrary. Our sins will be purged. The sun itself may even cease to be.
but we shall live. There will be no more death, no theft, no greedy fucks who refuse to sell me what I want for a fair price. Can you imagine it? Do you see now why all of this is happening? Okay, come on in, I guess. Human, I cannot enter while that super baked dude is hiding inside. The sun decrees it so. His shadow snuffs out the righteous light. Out with him. Out, out! Okay, I'll kick him in. I'll kick him out and you come in. Correct, human. The blessing of the holy beams will shine in your eyes. Now where's the fridge? Hey kid, how are things holding up around your neck of the woods? I ain't from around here. Never been one to stay in one spot too long, but I can't roam around like I used to no more. Age will do that to you, son.
Why are you traveling?
You seem what these visitors are doing. House after house, someone dead, torn apart. They pretend to be one of us, then step inside our homes and all hell breaks loose. Varmint need to be wiped out, every last one.
You want to hunt the visitors?
Aren't you doing the same thing? No, you ain't a fool, kid, but I'm hell if I just want to shoo them away. Let one go, I'll be right back to tear your damn throat out. Ain't getting a second chance with them crafty varmints. Come on in. You knew you weren't soft. You've got some backbone, son. We'll wipe them out. Won't let no varmint within a mile of this place. Okay.
You see a human skull decorating a stake, still wearing a helmet. Its skin is burnt black. It looks like someone has yanked out his teeth. The head must have been out here the whole day. You can't shake the feeling that the grisly display is a threat, probably left by the creepy pale visitor. FEMA officials are inspecting the site of a recent massacre. They're taking all of the dead soldiers' equipment and weapons to prevent looting. Probably didn't expect a pale visitor to survive against a group of armed soldiers. Now, here are more body bags. You're looking at the ruins of your neighbor's house. A happy family lived there until recently. Now a ghostly shell remains. A strange feeling overwhelms you, as if you knew this was coming. As if death was coming to that house oh so very soon. Emergency broadcast. Wildfires are now sweeping across forested nations. Experts believe abnormally high solar activity is to blame. While the full scale of the disaster remains unclear, the fire crews from nearby cities have been deployed to contain the blaze. Despite the fires, visitors continue to terrorize the nation. FEMA announced a new identifying sign to aid the public in their fight against the visitors. Aura film photography. Dark patches appearing on a captured image is a strong indicator that the subject might be a visitor. Stay calm and remain indoors. But we don't have a camera, right? This dispatch check
Quarantine zone status. Code 51. Reports of explosions. Unit 328 reporting. Code 60. Civilian casualties. Officers down. This is 28-8. Code 451. Requesting burn team for body disposal. Acknowledge. Initiating code 984. City is joined of the pending investigation. Stand by for reinforcements.
I want my mommy. Photograph? I don't have many pictures of me. Will you show me it after?
Okay, she's fine.
Thanks. I don't like it. Please don't do it again.
Okay. No, sorry, I don't like being photographed. Flash reminds me of thunder, sets me on edge. No, I'm not doing it.
Fishy!
Armpits? I'm just a normal fella, son. Don't know what you don't expect him to see.
Okay.
Don't kill her, alright? Panicked people rush to nearby houses. They bang on doors, desperate for shelter, but it seems no one is letting them in. But it seems no one is willing to let them in. Except for me! The path along the field is littered with the bodies of those who tried to run. Nearby stands the man responsible, a FEMA officer. He holds a rifle, he holds a rifle, smoke still drifting from the barrel. You see a woman crying over her wounded husband. You can't tell if he's alive or dead. Tears streak. She drags his heavy body away from the gunfire. You're left with a single thought. Things will only get worse. Is anyone coming tonight? You can't even call. Oh dear. We interrupt this program with breaking news. Reports of civil unrest are coming in from a neighboring city. Due to unresolved circumstances, FEMA forces have sealed off the area. Please remain in your homes. Stay where you are and await further instructions. And remember, support FEMA and join the fight against the visitors. That's the latest for now, except for some ads. to immortalize me in film? Did you know what I once shook the hands with the shining sun leader himself? It was I who taught him how to stare straight into the sun, but I'll gift you the holy tale later, human. Go on and grace your eyes with my immortalization. It shines with the radiance of the glorious sun. Attend me later, human. I shall grace your ears with my entire life story. And you can throw a little thither my way in return for the salvation of the sun. Okay. I need to test him, really. Look into my dark eyes. I use them to absorb the benefits of the righteous beams, transform me into energy. I get all of the energy through my eyes. Oof, bloodshot. Have you seen the righteous power of the sun in my eyes? If you are not blind, try gazing into the sun longer like me. Suspicious. Yeah. Suspicious, for sure. If you can hear this, stay away from the outskirts. FEMA officers are shooting at anyone trying to leave. I don't know what's going on, I just want to get out. Someone, please. I'm suspicious about the sun guy. Hey, has a girl in a poncho with purple hair been here? We don't have anyone like that here. She is my daughter. I haven't been able to find her since this shit started. We were supposed to leave this place. Then that abnormal heat wave hit. I passed out and when I woke up, no one was home. No trace. My daughter just vanished. Where do you wanna go? Somewhere FEMA can't reach us. Far away from here, basically. See, they're kind of looking for me because I know too much about them. Maybe those bastards took my daughter. Maybe not. If they did, they won't touch my daughter. It's me they want. Just let me crash here for a couple of days until FEMA leaves the area. Then I'll move on and keep looking for my daughter. Hell, I'll even tell you everything. I know where exactly the visitors came from. Okay, come on in. Thanks. There aren't many people left today who would actually hear folks out. People like you are the ones who'll make it through this nightmare, because you and I were immortal. Okay? Good day, homeowner. Are you renting rooms out here? I just let people in. Excuse me? Did you just say just let people in? Are you some kind of volunteer running a shelter for the homeless? I'm sorry, but I refuse to occupy valuable square footage without paying my fair share. Pay what you want if you feel you have to. Excuse me? Do I look like I need a favor? Unbelievable. To think a member of the respectable rental institution would turn their nose up at good money. Fine, Fine, we'll settle this property later with full legal contract. Okay, weirdo, come on in. Thank you, homeowner. We can discuss the rental terms in full detail later. Okay.
Hey!
Hey! Can you let me in, pal?
Who are you?
I'm a fireman. I got caught in the sun while fighting forest fires today. A thick smoke prevent us from getting completely burnt alive, but it was still uncomfortable. It was still horrible. The trees they went up like matchsticks. I've never seen anything like it. Smoldering animal carcasses covered the forest floor.
Why aren't you in the hospital?
A hospital? There are no more hospitals. When the visitors came, their whole point of hospitals went up in smoke. Hard to get a treatment if you can't trust who's treating you. There's no one helping me now. I don't have so much time left anyway.
Come on in.
Thanks, pal. I don't think I'll be in your head for too long, though. I won't have to die alone in the dirt. They gave this slip of paper at work before we went to put the fires out. It's a mandate telling us to report to FEMA quarantine zone, but why go if everyone goes? But why go if everyone who does ends up dead? Here, I don't need it anyway. You can throw it away or use it for something else. Good afternoon, here's the news. We bring you an important update. New details have emerged regarding a recent incident that unfolded in the city. It seems one of the quarantine zones came under attack from an armed individual. The suspect's motives remains unclear at this time. If the attacker had accomplices. Notably, several unverified individuals have also escaped the quarantine zone.
Silence in the harbinger of death. A sinister quiet that drains the soul. But worse than the emptiness is the ringing. A distant funeral knell growing ever louder. The bells toll for us all, filling our ears with endless din. Filthy thoughts caught in webs of wax, an infernal nest where visitors thrive, tangled deep in sticky sustenance. Carmen inundance. Up next, a special report on the temporary suspension of corpse disposal. Man, I'm just dying for a drink. Okay, let's test you. Suspicious.
Very suspicious, guys. I don't trust you, dude. Did I do the right thing, or he's just crazy? I don't know. You need to accept what happened. What do you mean? I saw a TV in your room. Can I watch cartoons? Also, maybe you could invite my friend over, please? I think her number is... When the grown-ups invite her, they'll let her come. But if it's me, they just tell me off. Your dad might not be coming for you. I don't know what happened to him. Are you saying he's not coming? Why did you say that? What did he look like the last time you saw him? He was good. They hit him, so he... I don't remember. Yeah, sure. Yeah, I bet your dad's on his way now. That's what I thought. You decide she's enough on her plate right now. Those weren't the ones who attacked the quarantine zone. I saw it. I saw what was there. That it wasn't human. I have a feeling that I killed the wrong guy. Why is it like this? Huh? What's happening? Huh? Oh, it's a nightmare. Okay. What? Hello? We require more test subjects from you. The sooner we get them, the better. What's going on in the city? Bring the ones you took. You're in no position to make demands. You've all done nothing but to try and get in our way. And look where that's got us. We recently had to wipe out a visitor colony, a place that used to be my hometown. When are you getting rid of the visitors? If it were that simple, there'd be no need for FEMA. Just let us do our job. We have the situation under control. So what now? Yes, but this time we'll need two. Doesn't matter who, just hand two of your residents over now. Everything will be back to normal soon. Fine if it helps. Remember, help us help you. Thank you for understanding. We'll bring these two back before you know it. So you're alone? Must be hard for you. For us, how do we check a district when there's nobody living in it? Alright then, goodbye. I'm alone? What happened? Yes, your house is perfect. I can feel it. What exactly do you feel? Death. Death hath taken a liking to your house. She's quite fond of it. I don't know how many died here, but her presence is strong. Who even are you? Why are you dressed like that? A new faith. The orators of a hollow doctrine. Death hath come. She she wishes only to soothe humanity, to free us from our chaos, bitterness, and bedlam. We are simply helping her draw closer. It is the only way to find salvation. There's no going back. So what is it what you want? We must perform the burial rites in the ways anew. Your house is perfect for it, yes. Death's influence is strong here. What's been happening here anyway? In any case, let my brothers trespass here, protect them. They must survive long enough to complete their tasks. Sounds like a tall order. It is a tall order. The road to higher purpose is never easily traveled. Do you not long for peace? A world where no one is a burden to any other? Watch over my people and remember, if one of them dies, your house will be reduced to nothing. Alas, there is no other way. I don't like being threatened, but fine, I'll help. Thank you. They shall not need much time, but still watch over them. See you later. I'll come check on them. I don't know what happened. Keeping your distance, huh? Good. Good. That improves your odds of survival. Unless you're a visitor. Who are you? Someone who's here to clean up the filth my neighborhood's dealt with. You don't need to know nothing else about me. What's with the gear? Is that supposed to make you visitor-proof? Visitor-proof? You mean this necklace? That's a good term. I'll have to start using that. It's a reminder so I don't forget how many houses and how many towns I've purged. I pull single tooth from each visitor. They're the easiest trophies to take. And if one really leaves an impression on me, I might take something else. So why are you here? Hold it. You've already asked your questions. Now I'll ask mine. Anything going on in this neighborhood? Any threats I should keep an eye out for? A half-naked visitor annihilated an entire patrol. This one, half-naked. So it wasn't wearing any protective armor? Interesting. You actually saw him? Yeah, I believe you did. You don't talk like someone who's in the habit of spreading rumors. You've got my attention. I'll be back again. Oh shit! Someone actually lives here? My bad. I thought this place was empty. I'll head out. Although, listen, mind if I crash for a bit? Been a while since I was around people. Been a while since I was around people. Why are you alone? Who'd wanna tag along with me, eh? People lump in the drugs of the society. Like, any worse than any of them. Thing is, I've seen what people are actually capable of. And ain't even close to being the worst of them. Nah, never fit with any one group. So now I'm slumming it out here alone. Do you steal from people? What do you think? I'm some sort of thug? Look, I ain't no saint, but there's lines I don't cross. I don't raise a hand against my fellow man. Well, there was one time I had no choice. I ain't
It ain't a short story though, I can tell you later. Anyway, if you're living here, any chance I can crash for the night? Okay, come on in. Hoo-wee. Tend to lay my head down like an actual person for once. Can come talk to me anytime. Oh man, I've got stories to tell. Got more than a few in fact. Ain't none of them boring. Either way, either, I promise. Ain't none of them boring either, I promise.
What happened? What happened to my doors? A group evicted by FEMA has settled into your neighbor's ruins. Though little remains, the basement seems to be intact, a small pocket of safety. But how long can they keep hiding? Wild dogs roam the street. Their bodies bear shallow burns. Hunger worse than thin. Inside your house, you don't fear them. But now you can't shake the feeling that it's better not to go outside. Small groups carrying their belongings gather nearby. They whisper, careful not to be heard by the FEMA officers. Looks like they're from quarantine zones and are moving into former residence homes. Now the hanging man looks like a grim welcome sign. No one's left. This is because of the rain. Good afternoon, you're watching the news. FEMA is currently assisting victims of the quarantine zone attack. Due to overcrowding in the facilities, the agency has made the following decision. Evacuated residents will be temporarily housed in the buildings on the outskirts of the city. Fortunately, local homeowners are cooperating with FEMA and have offered shelter. As of this report, only a portion of the escaped individuals have been located. Thankfully, a new identifier has been announced by the officials earlier today: bleeding gums. If an individual showing this condition comes to your door, do not engage. Wait for a scheduled FEMA patrol and report the suspect to relevant authorities. And remember, stay where you are and wait for further instructions. Okay. I don't trust them. just a kid. I need to check myself.
Finally, some kind of shelter.
What happened to your eyes?
I saw something unspeakable. I won't dare describe it, for who dwells on what the mind bursts when it breaks. It's always just in front of me, burned into the darkness. There's no words for the accident. Dread tore through my soul. Trust me, if you'd seen it, you'd done it. Trust me, if you'd seen it, you would have done the same.
What did you see? You mean the pale man?
Do you really think a pale man is all it would take to rip my eyes from its sockets? No, oh no. There's something far worse out there. Bigger, stronger. It can't be named. It follows the scent of burning flesh and reaps what we've sown. That thing should have never meant to exist. It shouldn't exist. Come in. Thank you. Maybe I can finally get some rest. Damn it. Will it be harder to sleep without eyes too close?
You feel that? Change is haunting you. So am I. Now one of your like is less. All because of a word. A single word. But what a word it is. You know who I mean, yes? Strange things happen around you. I don't feel anything. Must be tough. Sounds like you need help. Why don't you try something new? A gamble of sorts. If there's at least two of us inside your house, you'll open the door for me. Because dogs reside in their bodies now. I don't understand. It's simple. Let's give it a try. But first, you alone. I'm not. Well. Even we are a rare sight now. Let your kind locked in their walls. Change isn't the worst thing coming for you. You don't think I lead a pack, do you? There are far greater things out there. I simply follow orders. Well then, until we meet again.
Creep.
Hello, resident. I'm in a bad fucking mood, so I apologize in advance. There are many jackasses out there. I hope you're not one of them. Maybe you are.
What are you talking about?
Everyone, really.
All the fuckers who were only kept in. All them fuckers who were only kept in check by faith or whatever bullshit. Stop from them killing each other. After their gods died, there was nothing human left. Now they're just fucking animals. As if all this shit with the visitors wasn't enough. Now we have to deal with them too. Fuck. What's got you so wound up? Don't take it personally.
It's just all the shit with the sun, and now the fucking visitors. It feels like humanity is right here in the casket next to God. And I'm angry. I just wanted to lead a normal fucking life, you know? I wrote music. No one has any use for that shit anymore. Now I just trying to not become part of either camp. Come in. Don't worry, I won't be a bother. And no, I won't beat anyone up. I just turn my anger on myself so no one has to suffer. Okay. Do you ever dream? What? You know, dreams. You know what dream is. When you sleep, do you see anything? You know what I've realized? People barely dream anymore. Why do you think that is? Why do you care? Dreams are delicate, strange things. Dreams are where we search for answers, find comfort, or simply seek a moment of calm. But now, they're breaking down, losing shape. I think it's because they've lost that sacred space. That time to rest, to reflect. Come on in, I guess. Thanks. I'll try to fall asleep here. Though rest will probably escape me. But if anyone else in this house dreams, that would be just as nice. Two FEMA officers stand by a lamppost, staring at the hanging man. It looks like they've finally gotten around to the main attraction of the area. They look like clueless detectives. Must be wondering how he got up there without a ladder. They probably know why. FEMA officers stand over the dead dogs. Oh no, they died! One of them is jolting something down on a tablet. Can a handful of people stop a horde of starving animals? Unlikely. Babies! An armed visitor hunter holds a group of survivors at gunpoint. He probably stumbled on them by chance. He hears snips of shouting and crazed voice yelling. Who will survive in this new world? Not those guys. Oh, it's a guy from yesterday. Good afternoon. Now for some news. The situation in the city is gradually stabilizing, but some fugitives remain at large. Meanwhile, corpse disposal operations have resumed, though new challenges have emerged. According to the latest reports, packs of stray dogs are now roaming the streets. FEMA has deployed a team to address the threat. The agency has also announced an identifying sign of potentially dangerous individuals, skin irritation. The investigation into the attack is still ongoing. Whether the attacker acted alone still remains unclear. However, there is no doubt that FEMA will contain both this and the ongoing visitor threat. If you have any questions about recognizing visitors, the FEMA hotline is open on 000-451. And as always, stay where you are.
Fucking shit!
I need to test you.
Yes, it Lord.
Okay, he has normal eyes, but armpit hair and the thing is anyone listening? Fem is trying to jam all the signals to keep on all things. Fem is trying to jam all signals to keep on the road. They want to hide everything that's going on in the city. They're trying to blame it all on the psycho who killed everyone in the quarantine zone. If you're still in the city, get out. It's not safe. Avoid FEMA patrols. They're gonna kill you. Okay? Run, Miller. You still can. You need more people? It's the only way to avoid a catastrophe. Where are the people that you took? Cut the bullshit. The world is about to end. Keep playing games and we'll take everyone in this house. What the fuck is the point of your agency if nothing you're doing is wrong? What's it going to take to fix all of this? 2 more people. We're not taking just everyone you have, just 2. Then we'll find either way to eradicate the visitors or we'll never meet again. Good, I never want to see you anymore. The feeling is mutual. That's all. Have a nice night. Let's not waste any time. How fare my flock? Yeah, they're still alive. Wait, they're all dead. You took our only chance from us. Goodbye. Huh? They're all dead? What? I'm back! Tried to find someone I mentioned, no luck. But I went through a few houses. This place is crawling with visitors. Did FEMA give up on this town or just this block? How do you spot a visitor? Hell, the same way you do, I'd bet. TV, radio spell it out for us. One sign's enough to put them down. Don't hesitate for a second. Since I'm here, tell me, do you know a stocky guy that wears a blue denim jacket? He's got a kid, a little girl, not sure how old. His wife, well, fuck the wife. His house burned down, haven't seen him since. Show me you're not one of them. Any part of you will do. You've got a gun? Fuck if I'll care. We'll shoot. We'll both go down shooting then. Show your eyes. See, I'm normal. Not showing any signs, huh? Great. Just fucking great. You realize just one normal visitor can do in a single night. One slip up and everyone's dead. You're clear for now, but I see something even slightly off about you. I'm putting one right between your eyes. Not now though, you got bigger shit to deal with. Okay, I'm normal, bye. Okay, I'll kill the angry guy, I guess. Good afternoon. You're watching the news. The situation in the city remains unstable, and the recent lockdown remains in place. However, a new threat has emerged. Members of the cult has been sighted on the outskirts of the city. Some suggest that they have been preparing a ritual which appears to involve open flames. Fema believes this group may have been directly involved in the recent attacks on the quarantine zones. Unfortunately, due to ongoing situations, neither FEMA nor the military can spare dedicated task force at this time. If any cult members approach your home, call the FEMA hotline. Too late for that. Fungal growth in the armpit area. Okay.
Fucking shit.
Okay, armpit. There. Only his armpit is off. They shouldn't have burned bodies. It rains. If they means it wouldn't have. Huh? Hello, anyone here? I heard footsteps. Means you're here behind the door. Can you open it? First return the ones you took. Oh, you think I'm a FEMA officer because of the suit? Nah, I just pulled it off a corpse. Figured it might be safer out here that way. They must wear these things for a reason. Maybe the sun leaves radiation behind at night or something. I don't even want to know. So who are you then? Just a regular factory guy. I built fridges, fixed them too. And I don't want to work there anymore. Work kept piling up. Not enough people left. We couldn't keep up. I burnt out and quit. Come in. What? Thanks. Any place I can sit? Didn't think you'd actually let me in. You want me to revoke it? They told me this would be our last little chat. Everything's coming to an end. Either by our hands or your own. What do you mean? I'm just telling you what I was told. That's all. Do you feel it yet? That creeping closer and closer. It's breathing down your necks already. Why do you keep coming here, you stalker? You only just now thought to ask that. Have you considered that you were chosen? They sent me here for a reason, to change something. But the outcome is always the same. You'll die. If not today, then tomorrow. If not tomorrow, then later you will disappear. But for now, Have you let any of us into your home? I got rid of anyone who didn't belong. Why so tense, clinging to life like that? What's left that matters? You're all alone now. So you alone and not alone. So you are ready. Do you feel fear? Yes. Still can't take matters into your own hands. That's why I'm here.
Howdy. Mind if I crash here for some bit? I came to town to see my hubby. He relocated for work. Thought I'd surprise him with a visit. Turns out there's no damn place for me to stay where he's working.
How did you get here?
How? I took a cab, so what? Had to fork over some damn fortune too. Those things cost an arm and a leg these days. But I swear to God, above the caddy's teeth were white as porcelain. Once my Fema hubby gets his big, strong hands on him, he'll knock those pearly whites right down his throat.
Are you from Fema too?
I wish. But nope, they won't take women. Figures. Real shame too, I'd be real good at sniffing out visitors alongside my man. Used to work at customs, protecting our lands at the border. Caught plenty of scumbags with all them kinds of craps on them. Come in. Now that's more like it. Once we blast all those freaks, we can get back to living proper like decent folk. Sorry to bother you, but do you have a moment? I just feel so awful. Could I maybe talk to you?
What happened?
I just want to provide a little hope for kids who'd been abandoned. I took in those tainted any child that they made. I took in those they called tainted any child they feared might be a visitor. We'll live together in the old kindergarten building. They just needed someone to take care of them, love them. I did my best, but it wasn't enough. I could not save them.
What happened to the children?
They all died in the flames. The other townsfolk did it. They were terrified that children might actually be visitors. They forced me to watch. First they locked the doors, nailed the windows shut, then they set the whole building on fire. I could still feel their terrified little eyes watching me come in. I know there's nothing I can do to bring them back, but thank you for listening and for letting me in. You're welcome.
Breaking news. Conditions in the city show no sign of stabilizing, and the disaster continues to worsen, with glaciers melting, sea levels rising at an alarming rate. Coastal areas across the globe, including many major cities, are at risk of severe flooding. Several lakes known to be contaminated with radiation have also begun to evaporate. With scientists worldwide warning that this could be a result in toxic rainfall. If you hear thunder, seek cover immediately to protect yourself from exposure. Unfortunately, this city continues to remain under lockdown. FEMA has not yet captured all the fugitives and has now announced a new sign of identifying the visitors: rapid people movement. does not wrap it. So let's check out the others. Ooh, what's with the Joker thing? Okay, she seems normal, I guess. If my brother hadn't been so gutless, maybe he could have kept his wife and kids safe. But who knows where the brat is? How are you holding up? Same as always, I've even told my brother, man up, look out for your family. And what did he do? Folded like a total pussy. Now his family's either buried or in fucking pieces. How do you think the world ended up in this whole mess to begin with? It's because of cowards like him. Saw a family not long ago, stocky dad. Held it together even with the visitors screaming at the windows. Got his family out the back door, ran off to the woods. I put down the freaks, but they never came back. Thought they were done for, but days later, they found me. First one through the trees, his daughter, shotgun in hand, eyes swelled but alive. But that's what I respect, nothing like my brother. If he dies sooner, his family might have made it. Anyway, that's enough story time. I'm testing you. Show me you're not one of them. So photo. Again with this shit. Looks fine. But so did half the backstabbers I've buried. Honestly, I don't give a flying fuck about your damn photo. I'm done here. Enjoy what's left. Ooh. Oh, hello there. Lean me on for a bit. Do you maybe have room for us? Are you both sick or just one of you? We all suffer from depression. To some degree. We knew where things were headed even before all this trouble with the sun. Have you been following the news? It's all been leading up to this, but I don't think the sun's actually gonna explode. What are you going to do next? I have to find somewhere my sister can feel more comfortable. Then we'll create a new life for ourselves. They say our lives are over, but I disagree. If anything, things should get easier from here on out. Come in. You've got that fucked up yelling guy here. It's going to be hard for me living under the same roof as them. You know, before I met my husband, let's just say they remind me a lot of someone I used to know. I don't think we'll get along. I mean, I can kick them out. Thank you. Careful, make sure you support her with a hand on her back like this. I think the death of her parents broke something in her. Even so, she's holding up the best she can. We've been wandering out here for a while. I was hoping she might feel a little better in here at least. Every nearby house is in ruins. Your home is the last one standing. No one is left to shield you from the madman's ire. Whatever happens next will happen to you. Oh, it's this creepy girl from the demo. Can I come in and rest a minute? Where did you come from? I don't really remember. It doesn't really matter. I'm just very tired. If I don't get some rest, I might just pass out under your window here. Is your friend sick? He's my husband. He's dead. I can't give him a proper burial. There's no point in letting him go now. Come in. Thank you for helping. Is that a famous suit guy in here? No. I won't stay in the same house as someone like him. Okay, fine, I'll kick him, then you come in. Thanks. I won't stay long. I just need a moment to catch my breath. FEMA officers surround the burned bodies. They document the cultists' death. Faces frozen in terror and agony, as if they saw something horrible before dying. Nothing remains of the burned bodies, only a shapeless mess that looks like sludge. You wonder if something melted the flesh and bones before swallowing the remains. If prayers mean anything, the creature will stay in the shadows. You fear your mind won't survive seeing such a monster. Smells like someone died too. Oh fuck. FEMA just arrested majority of government officials. The agency reports that some members of the administrations were identified as visitors. With the ministry no longer able to function, FEMA will assume the role of the government. In addition, one moment. This in from FEMA. Fugitives have broken through the citywide lockdown. We repeat, fugitives have broken through and now at large. Barricade your windows, lock your doors. Await further instructions and stay inside. Okay, who's the killer? How's your sister doing? I have to help her with all of things. I was able to give her a bath yesterday. I couldn't even get her a tub at home. Nothing's changed for her yet, but thanks for asking. Depression can make things really complicated. I'm afraid that if something happens and we need to run, she won't even stop. She won't even find it in herself to stand up, or she won't be able to eat anything because she can't find the energy to chew or swallow. I'm tired too. I think I'll rest for a bit. Who is the killer? Perfect teeth. Not sure if that was the right decision. Oh, now we can call. What? I could be wrong. Ah, you can only call during the daytime. Oh, fuck. I don't know how to board it up though. This world is cursed. Indeed. So just the windows then? Together with the survivors, you make your way down into the cellar. It's cooler down here, but the air still feels heavy with unease. If you ration carefully, your food storage should last a month or two. You seal the door, no one will be able to get in now. You keep track of the days marking the cellar wall. The wait for the end drags on for nearly 2. The sun isn't the only one threatening dust fades. Paranoia grows sharper by the day. You feel the stares. Cold, calculating alien. To end. Escape doesn't even cross your mind. There's nowhere left to run. It wasn't just humans who have been through. They carry on. Darkness floods your vision. Pain sears through your body. A small lonely house takes shape in your mind. You hope it will be over soon. It's hard to hold on to. The pain fades as you slip further away. Welcome me. I'm guessing we got the bad ending. Is there multiple endings to this? Okay guys, that was No, I'm Not a Human. Let me know if you want me to play this again, part 2. And let me know what you think of the game below, and if you're gonna purchase it. And again, let me know if you have any game you want me to play next. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye!
Thank you for watching.